Good afternoon. 3 Oxford men have pleaded not guilty to conspiring to murder a man at his home in the city. Hello, I'm Charlotte Stacey. The headlines from BBC Oxford. The first person banned from Oxford. Police say John Andrinelli was drunk and abusive to his neighbours and local people. Now his ASBO stops him from coming inside the ring road for 5 years. There's still no formal identification, but today the coroner at High Wycombe worked on the assumption the body parts found did belong to Samuel Alexander. Prayers have been said by staff and pupils at Lord William School in Tame today for their classroom assistant Sally Garwood, who was murdered on Saturday.
Charlotte, it was dark when the man was hit, wasn't it?
That's right. The accident happened at about 9:45 in the evening. In its report, the Rail Accident Investigation Branch said that the fact that the men were working in darkness was a major cause of the accident. Robert Lee Chin denies all the charges against him. The case continues at Oxford Crown Court tomorrow. 70 police officers have carried out early morning drug raids in South Oxfordshire today. Acting on tip-offs from members of the public, officers searched 4 addresses in Didcot. It's part of a national clampdown this week, but drugs were only found in half the places that were raided. Jeremy Stern has this report. 5:30 on Monday morning, and workers learned the news their jobs were going. Feelings have run high. Many workers say the union betrayed them. Today wasn't just a chance for the men and women here to be honoured for the work they've done in Iraq and Afghanistan. It was also a chance for them to remember and honour the memory of their friend and colleague, Warrant Officer Gary O'Donnell, who died in action in Helmand Province earlier this year. 2 companies in Swindon are being investigated after tons of toxic waste were shipped to Brazil illegally. The cargo had been labelled recyclable but was full of syringes, nappies and bags of blood. So these doors will open properly in a couple of weeks, but we've been given a sneaky preview of all the refurbishment work that's been going on here for the last 9 months. Aside from this new entrance, here to tell us more is Dr. Laura Peers. So Laura, tell us a little bit about what's been happening here. And has Milton Keynes got what it takes to host World Cup football? That's what inspectors have been working out today. If England hosts the tournament in 2018, Stadium MK could play a part. Well, it's the end of an era here. The last Friars Aylesbury Christmas party. This gig started out in the 60s, but tonight is all about the 80s. Now, we'll be hearing a little bit more from August about the music in a moment, but first, let's speak to the man behind tonight's event. Next year, the magical transformation will begin to turn this into a proper museum. But we can't tell you any more about that for the moment, because that's another story. Jerome will be back at 6:30. From me now, goodbye.